Greetings everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back at Universal Orlando. I wanted to stop by because there are a few updates I wanted to share about things that are happening around the resort and in the parks. We have some visible progress being made on the Universal Studios store expansion in CityWalk, so I'm gonna go over there and check that out. We also have the return of some entertainment like the Mega Movie Parade that's actually starting today. So I'm gonna go over into Universal Studios Florida to get my spot for the parade. I'm really excited for it to return. There's some other entertainment that's returning and I'll talk more about that once I get into the park. It's been a couple weeks since I've been to Universal, at least this side of Universal. I have been to Epic Universe. I have some Epic Universe updates to share a little bit later in the video. So let's get started with these updates. Starting off at CityWalk to talk about the progress on the Universal Studios store expansion. It was already previously announced that this store was going to get an expansion. It was going to get a Super Nintendo World area as well as an additional area themed to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Now, this store already has a Wizarding World of Harry Potter merchandise section, but this new section is going to also include merchandise from the Ministry of Magic, which is one of the lands over at Epic Universe. Super Nintendo World's also over at Epic Universe. It's also going to get a butterbeer bar. So this is going to be the first time ever that you'll be able to get butterbeer outside of the parks. So that's kind of cool. So the update here is they recently took down most of the construction walls over here for this expansion. And so it gives you a good view of the color scheme and also the exterior, the shape of the entrances. They still have a little bit more work to do here on the outside, but you know, some of the walls are painted. You got blue, yellow, and red. I'm on the upper level here. I'll go down the bottom level to get you a better view of it. But yeah, this basically looks like the Super Nintendo entrance here. There's some construction walls on the other side here by the Cinemark movie theater, but again, I'm gonna go to the bottom level to get a closer look. All right, so here I am on the ground level, right in front of the Universal Studios store. And again, this is the expansion section. So this is going to be a whole new entrance to the store. There's multiple entrances to the store and it takes up a good portion of CityWalk. So this new expansion is going to connect to the other sections of the store as well inside. But yeah, again, you can kind of see what it's going to be themed to, at least that's what I think it's going to be themed to, is Nintendo right here, just based on the colors and also the shape of the archway there. So this is another side of the Universal Studios store, this expanded area here. Again, this still has construction walls up, but it also has that yellow wall there. And you can't really see inside because they have the windows covered inside. But hopefully we'll get some details of when it's going to open. All right, so here we are at Universal Studios. The last time I was here, it was the tail end of Mardi Gras. Of course, that event is over with. The medallion has been removed and it's now just a medallionless Universal Archway. Butterbeer season is underway. It's not a major event or anything like that. It's just butterbeer related merchandise and some treats at the parks. But that's okay because summer is on the way. And that means return of some entertainment, possibly even another summer tribute store. And I have some other updates I'm going to share. So let's get into the park and I'll point some of those out. So I'm getting ready to head into the park, but before I do want to mention that they've rolled out the photo verification here at the turnstiles. It makes things super quick. You know, for me as a pass holder, I don't have to worry about pulling out my annual pass. I just step up, the camera snaps a picture of me, and then of course I'm already in the system, and then it just gives me the green light and I'm ready to go. You can also opt out of it if you don't want to do that. And if you do want to opt out, just see a team member about that. It is a beautiful day here. Great day to be in the parks. It's also looking a little busy, but of course it is a Saturday, so that's to be expected. Rip Rocket is closing this fall. Don't have an official closing date yet, but if you've been wanting to ride this attraction, do it sooner rather than later. So the other update I want to share is that another entertainment offering is returning. Sensational Symphonic Spectacular returns April 14th. That's Monday. It's a great show. It's a nighttime show that happens right over here at the lagoon. It features lights and water, projections, pyrotechnics, music. Music's a big part of this show. And they also have scenes from different movies like How to Train Your Dragon, E.T., Back to the Future, Mummy. So there's some classic Universal movies like Universal Monsters that are featured, some retro movies like Ghostbusters, and then some new movies from like DreamWorks and things like that, like Trolls and stuff. Now, when the show first debuted last summer, it featured drones. Then Universal temporarily paused the use of drones in December after there was an incident at a downtown Orlando holiday show that used drones. Hopefully the drones will return to the show because it's a really cool part of the show. There is a FAA waiver that clears the way for the company that was managing the drones for this Universal show. It clears the way for them to resume the operation of drones. So hopefully that means that the drones will return to Sensational. Now, you can watch Sensational from pretty much anywhere around the lagoon, but the absolute best area to watch the show is from Central Park because it's basically built for that. There's tons of space to watch the show, and then also it gives you the best view of the lagoon. So they have the leveled areas here, the pathways that you can stand and watch the show, but then they also have this grassy area where I'm standing here where you can watch the show as well. And again, gives you the best view to see everything in the show. See the projections and the water screens and the pyrotechnics, and if they bring back the drones, the drones. Also, if you are planning on checking out the show, make sure you head over here a little early to make sure you get a good viewing spot. But again, Sensational returning April 14th. It takes place at park close, so just check the app or the Universal website for times. So now I'm going to head over to the Hollywood section of the park to catch the Mega Movie Parade. Again, there's plenty of different places to watch this parade, and there's really not a bad spot to watch it. I prefer the Hollywood area just because of where the parade route starts and ends. You see the beginning of the parade, and you can also catch the end of the parade, and there's a special little moment at the end of the parade that makes it much easier to catch if you're in the Hollywood section. So yeah, so that's like my preferred section, but again, you can watch it from pretty much anywhere along the parade route, and you're not going to get a bad view. Now, the Mega Movie Parade debuted last summer. It features floats inspired by different Universal movies like E.T., Back to the Future, Jaws, Jurassic Park. There's also some DreamWorks inspired floats like Minions and Sing, and you'll see characters, and also they'll have live performers before each of the floats as well, and of course there's music. It's a really great parade. The floats are very elaborate. Universal did a really great job with this parade and these floats, and this parade actually happens to be the largest parade that Universal has ever done. So it's worth checking out if you get a chance. The parade starts at 2 p.m. every day. That could change. Right now, if you look on the Universal website or even on the app, it says that the parade's going to start at 2 p.m. every day that it runs. But again, it could change for different reasons. So if you are planning on coming out to see the parade, make sure you check the app or the website for the correct time. All right, so let's head over and watch it. So yeah, that's a fun parade. I always like watching it. And again, you get that really fun moment at the end with the T-Rex roaring. And it really only does it when it goes through the gates. It's a nod to Jurassic Park. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, definitely check out the parade if you get a chance. So again, Mardi Gras is over with. So we're just kind of waiting for summer to begin and summer offerings to return. That could also mean the return of the summer tribute store. Now this is where the Mardi Gras tribute store was, and obviously it's closed. This is also where the summer tribute store was for last year. So if they do bring it back, this is probably where they're gonna put it. But Universal has been alternating sites. They also have a venue over in the New York section that they use for tribute stores. It's usually the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store or the Holiday tribute store, so who knows. But maybe we'll get another summer tribute store, and maybe it'll be over here in the Hollywood section. See Scooby and the gang. So I'm sitting over here right across from the Brown Derby hat shop, which in the last several months or so has basically been a discount merchandise store for team members and annual pass holders. I recommend that if you're ever looking for any sort of merchandise, especially like pass merchandise that you might not find in the regular stores, to check over here because again they have a lot of the merchandise deeply discounted and some of it is pass merchandise. So in fact, let's actually head over in there and I'm gonna see what they have right now. So you can see they have like merchandise that's like 50% off. They also have some Mardi Gras merchandise. We were just talking about Mardi Gras. And this merchandise is 70% off. So, you might want to get some of this merchandise and have it ready for Mardi Gras next year. Got this King Gator popcorn bucket. So the Wicked experience is still open here at the park. Looks like Universal's going to keep it open through at least the release of Wicked for Good. That's the second part to Wicked. I'm very excited about that. I'm hoping we get a trailer soon because I'm really excited to see that movie. But if you haven't had a chance to go into the Wicked experience, I recommend you check it out. They also have some replica props on display, and then they also have tons of merchandise that you can buy. Every once in a while they rotate in new merchandise. So if you've done the Wicked experience before, you should probably go back in and check out and see if they have any new merchandise that you might be interested in. I'm hoping they get some merchandise that's specifically for Wicked for Good, because I would definitely buy something for that movie. But yeah, still open, still go inside and check it out. Before I go, I did want to mention the Epic Universe update that I plan to share. In case you missed it, Universal made it official that they're going to have pass holder previews for Epic Universe. And it's not just going to be pass holder previews though. It's going to be previews for pass holders, Universal Visa card members, hotel guests, Universal Orlando hotel guests, and also members of the military who have the 2025 Military Freedom Pass. But yes, so the previews will start April 17th, which is Thursday, and run through May 8th. It costs money to get the preview tickets, but they are on sale. As of right now, I don't think any of the dates have sold out. I could be wrong. I haven't checked recently. But as far as I know, all the dates are still available. So you want to check, just go to the Universal Orlando website or even check the app to buy them. But yes, the previews will take place from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. pretty much every day of the preview, with the exception of April 25th. That preview is only going to be from like 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you are planning on doing that date, or if that's the only day that you can do, just know that it's going to be a shorter preview. So if you want to go to Epic, this is your chance to go before it opens to the public. A thing to remember though, with the previews, these are still technically like technical rehearsals. So that means not every attraction might be open during the previews. Some things might be closed, some things might be delayed. This is Universal's chance to kind of like fine tune everything, get everything ready for the grand opening. So I'm just saying, like, temper your expectations if you are planning to do one of the previews, because again, it is a preview. Oh, and since I'm over here by the preview center, if you are at Universal CityWalk, be sure to check out the Epic Universe Preview Center, even if you have already. It's always fun to go in there. You can see the model of the park. There's tons of merchandise that's themed to Epic Universe and all of the themed worlds that they have there, like Super Nintendo World and How to Train Your Dragon and Dark Universe and Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. They also have just like generic Epic Universe merchandise as well. So it's always fun to go in there, and again, gets you kind of excited and pumped for Epic Universe. All right, so that's it for me at Universal. I hope you enjoyed joining me for updates at Universal Studios Florida, as well as some updates here at CityWalk. I'm really excited for all the summer entertainment to return. It was great seeing the Mega Movie Parade. It's one of my favorites. I love that parade. It's always a good time watching that. And I'm excited for Cinesational to return. And I'm also looking forward to Epic Universe. There will be passholder previews very soon, and I plan on going to the passholder previews and even maybe doing a vlog from Epic because I just love that park. It's great. So if you're at all interested in keeping up with the videos that I'm posting, whether the vlogs or anything else, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.